Okay, let's talk about tulip porn again. I've just come across an article in Thai Intelligence News Study Center. It's called Social Psychology Analysis. Thai entertainers say willing to die for Thai royalty and call for an end to royalty rumours. So let's have a look who these people are. It's somebody called Tipyada and his friends in the entertainment business, and this is what they say basically. And well, Princess Tulip Porn was banging on about this and banging on about her dogs and her royal titles, whatever. Anyway, let's see what these people in the entertainment business have to say, since they're so keen on dying for the king and queen. The first thing, these people say that they love the king and queen very much because the Thai king and queen always worried and helped Thai people. Well, that's a load of rubbish, isn't it? Where were the king and queen when the army was firing indiscriminately at them? Where was he? What did he say to help people? Did he step in and say, "Oh no, please, I love my people very much, please stop killing them"? No, he didn't. Then he goes on to say, the division in Thai society, if people know from right and wrong and still did the wrong thing, that is their decision. Well, we don't need moral lectures for people who obviously don't know the difference between right and wrong themselves. Because there's nothing right in sending people to prison who are innocent. It's wrong. There's nothing right about stopping people from meeting and gathering and saying what they believe and expressing their opinions with the threat of going to prison. It's wrong. It's morally wrong. The King of Thailand and his buddies don't occupy the moral high ground on the issue of lèse-majesté. It's wrong. We know the difference between right and wrong. We know that it's wrong to kill. We know that it's wrong to abuse power. We know that it's wrong to steal. We know that it's wrong to tell people not to spend money, to starve, while accumulating huge personal fortunes. We know the difference between right and wrong. And when we make decisions, and when Thai people make decisions, they make them on that basis. Let's look at what else these people in the entertainment business say. Certainly they're very entertaining. If you asked her what she's doing for the Thai king and queen, she said she is doing her best to be a good person, and she gives all to entertain Thai people. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? She's trying her best to be a good person by keeping her nose clean and not criticizing the Thai royals so that they can continue spending their money and living in palaces. That's nice. Oh, what a nice person that is. Actually, that's not a nice person. Anybody who keeps quiet and doesn't say anything about the Thai king and queen's successes, and not to mention Vajiralongkorn's successes, is not being a good person. They're being a bad person, and they're being a bad Thai too, because it doesn't help Thailand if people keep quiet. It only helps those who abuse Thai people and abuse the country. It is the duty of all Thai people to speak up and say and talk about the things that are wrong in Thailand. That's what good people do. Anyone who loves their country will do that. It is their duty to criticize. The king himself said so. He wanted to learn from his mistakes, right? These people go on to say that if one looks at the Thai king and queen, they both work for Thai people, and the king and queen under democracy system. What a load of rubbish. The king of Thailand has dedicated most of his reign to destroying democracy. He has endorsed coup after coup after coup. The only thing that the king of Thailand is interested in and working towards is a system where he gets to stay in power, he gets to keep all his wealth, and Thai people get nothing. It's rubbish to suggest that the King and Queen of Thailand are working hard for Thai people. It's the other way around. Thai people are working their guts off so that the privileged few and the elite can get to stay at the top and live in palaces and get to keep $30 billion in a personal fortune. That's the reality. There is no democratic system in Thailand. The king is not a constitutional monarch because he does not obey the constitution. He willingly signs away the constitution or allows the army to trash the constitution and tear it up every time there's a military coup. That's illegal. Under a constitutional monarchy, the king has to obey the constitution because his position comes from the constitution. Let's continue. She does not want to hear about the abolishment of the Thai monarchy because the Thai king and queen are the centre of Thailand, and she hoped that Thai monarchy system will last forever, and she's willing to die for it. Hallelujah. Yeah. Well, what else do you expect somebody like her to say? I mean, please. Of course she's happy to see the Thai king and queen. She's got a privileged position. She's one of the elite. She's alright. I'm alright, Jack. That's the attitude here. I'm alright, Jack. Stuff the rest of them. I'm happy to see the king and queen continue there at the top and raking in the cash. Of course she's happy. She's delighted. It's stuff you. Devil take the high road. I'm alright, Jack. And that's what a good person thinks. I don't think so. A good person wouldn't say that. A good person wouldn't say, oh, people are hungry, there's inequality, there's social inequality, but I'm alright, Jack. Hey, I want this to continue, and I'm willing to die for this. Yeah, of course she's willing to die for it, because if it all ends, she's practically dead already. She'll be back to zero. Of course these vouchers and bloodsuckers are willing to die for a system that benefits them. But real Thai people, honest Thai people, are willing to die for Thailand, not for themselves. That's the difference. She goes on to say, oh, I visited many countries and Thailand is the best place to live, and she does not understand why anyone would want to destroy it. Ask the Thai king. Ask the Thai king that question. Ask the Thai king why he wants to destroy it. Because as far as I see, he's the only one that's trying to destroy it right now. Thai people want to change it, not destroy it. I think she's got her facts wrong way around. Ask the army, ask Abhisit, that murderer, why some people want to destroy Thailand. Because as far as I can see, red shirts are not trying to destroy Thailand, they're trying to change it so that it's fair for everybody. And what's all this rubbish about, oh, I've been to many countries and Thailand is the best? Excuse me, but half of the elite live in other countries. Prince Vajiralongkorn himself doesn't live in Thailand. He only ever comes round occasionally. Half the time, Vajiralongkorn lives outside Thailand. Like most of these elite, they criticize other countries like she's doing now. They criticize, oh, these other countries, and they're not like Thailand. Thailand's the best, but most of these elitist royalists live abroad. And they criticize the democratic system. They criticize democracy back home in Thailand, but they enjoy the benefits of living in democratic countries themselves. They have a foreign education. They have homes in foreign countries. They live it up, but they don't want to give Thai people back home the same benefits. That's pure hypocrisy. Pure hypocrisy. Let's read a little bit more. Thais forget that people should live together in happiness with freedom under a democratic system. Instead of the Thais being divided, yeah, let's all be happy. Let's all pretend that everything is lovely and fluffy in Thailand, and that we're not really divided. In other words, the elite are happy. The elite are happy, so the rest of you just shut up and suffer. Okay, shut up and suffer, because it's not your place to complain. Okay, the elite are happy, so you just shut up. You sacrifice everything, sacrifice your children's future. Okay, you stay quiet so that the few privileged elite can live it up and have a good time, and then we're all united and happy. Say something, and we'll send the troops to get you. I am just a dust in the footstep of the Thai king and queen. Well, you can be a piece of dirt between the toes of the Thai king, but I'm certainly not. I'm at the same height as the Thai king, and so is everybody else, because the Thai king is nothing. He's nothing. He's just a gentleman who got lucky. He's an American gentleman who got lucky and became king of Thailand after an act of regicide. I am not dust under the Thai king's foot. My head is at the same height as the Thai king's, and so is everybody else's. He is nothing special. He's not a god. He's an American-born citizen who assumed the role of king, assumed the role of monarch, and he has a job to do, and he's not doing a very good job, actually. He's doing a very bad job. And all this nonsense about being the dust under his foot, no. We're at the same level. We have the same rights as the King of Thailand and everybody else. And if he doesn't like that, he can just lump it, because that's the way it is. She loves the Thai King and Queen. She loves the Thai King and Queen very much without condition. Well, that's stupid, because somebody who's receiving public money should open themselves up and should be accountable to the public. You cannot love somebody unconditionally. It's daft, especially in a modern democratic system. The Thai king, well, if he does deserve respect, it should be on condition that he behaves himself, and he doesn't steal money, and he doesn't meddle in Thai politics, and he just does his job, puts on his crown, sits on his throne, and does the right thing. Those are the conditions, and if he steps out of line, Thai people have every right to criticise this man. So let's get that right from the start. She says in Thailand there are many ways of thinking, but overall Thais should do things for the greater good. In other words, shut up and accept what we say. That's what she's saying. Thais should do things for the greater good. In other words, the elite are the ones who decide what people do. Okay, and the rest of Thai people should just go along with that. It's okay for them to have opinions, but hey, at the moment of making decisions, shut up and do what we tell you. That's what that means. If the Thais love each other, everything will be okay. Even terrorism in the deep south can be solved in an instant. Yeah, we saw that the way Thai people were loving each other back in 1994, I think it was, in Takbai. A lot of love there. All those Thai people loving each other. The Thai soldiers were loving all those Muslims as they were throwing them into the lorries with their hands tied, and they were all asphyxiating. All that love was just oozing through. Yeah. That's how the problems in the south are solved, with all that love. Thailand is lucky because the country has ample food, and Thais should be united. Yeah, we've got plenty of food, at least Bhumibol has, and all the elite have, yeah. And I don't see Sirindhorn going hungry. She's got plenty of food, hasn't she, on her table? But I'm not sure that other Thais in Chiang Mai have got quite as much food. I suspect that sometimes they may not have as much food as they think. Anyway, just to round this off, the Thai King and Queen is great, and people should not make their lives difficult or suffer. Yeah, let's not make life difficult for the Thai King and Queen, okay? Let's just shut up and not criticise them, even though they're throwing people in prison, and they're making people suffer without dental treatment, and they're separating children from their fathers, and they're desecrating temples. Let's not make life difficult for the Thai King and Queen. Okay, let's just go along with all that nonsense. All right. Yeah. Read the article for yourself. It's in Social Psychology Analysis. Thai entertainers say they're willing to die for Thai royalty and call for an end to royal rumours. What rubbish.